Okay, hey guys, so I am going to do the hair and makeup tutorials for your competition, hair and makeup, and I think I'm going to start with hair first, just to make sure that it is completely out of her face for when we start doing the makeup. So things that you are going to need: you are going to need a really good hairspray or hair gel. Miss Tony wants your hair slicked back, no flyaways. So you need something that's going to be really good and is going to last a long time. This stuff is really good. It comes, same stuff, the Got2b Glued comes in a gel, which also is really good. You are going to need your hair tie. You are going to need a hair net for your bun. You will need
a bun maker.
A bun maker if you're going to use one. I will show you how to do your bun with and without one. I find that these work best for her. Her hair is a little bit thicker now, but especially when it was really thin, this was absolutely necessary. You are going to need your hair pins that look like this. You also, it's very helpful to have in your bag. This is just, it was like a little hair primer. It was like an oil. I just rinsed it out, cleaned it out, and put water in it. It's really good to have just like a little tiny bottle of water in your bag, because it can be good for your hair to kind of tame the flyaways, get everything put together easily before you hairspray. It can also be good for like when you're doing your makeup, if you need to like spritz it on a brush, clean it off real quick, something like that. It's just good to have. Sit still. And you're also going to need a brush like this, where the bristles are kind of just a little bit coarser and closer together, is really important in order to get your hair completely smooth without bumps and without frizz. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. Don't mind me if I'm out of frame. Your part needs to be straight down the middle. And I'm gonna kind of go through everything fairly quick. And if you need to slow down the video or rewind it and go back and watch something, you can. So right here is a good spot where I like to just a little water, because her hair is super dry. And that's just gonna help me get her ponytail together.
You brush so quick, you brush my hair. I mean my skin.
Sorry. Okay, so at this point I have it mostly held together in the back. This is when I'm gonna start doing a little hairspray. This is the part she hates, and this stuff kind of dries quick, so you don't want to waste time. Make sure we get all these little hairs here.
I'm doing this for so much.
You're fine. Willow hates hairspray. Sorry.
Oh, you're digging your hand into my hair.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you turn this way, Willow, so they can see the back. Let me make sure. Yes, you guys can see. Okay, so the placement of your ponytail. Your bun needs to be a low bun, but you have to make sure that your ponytail is high enough. So if you put your ponytail here, then your bun is going to be all the way down here. And when you put your head back, you're going to constantly be hitting your bun and you're going to knock it loose, or it's just going to really bother you. So you want to make sure, depending on the thickness of your hair and how large your bun is going to be, is going to really decide on the placement of where your ponytail needs to start. For her, about an inch or so above, a little more, is where I'm going to put her ponytail, maybe a little lower, to do her bun, okay? Get all these little flyaways here. Make sure we've got nothing that's going to come loose. And smooth everything towards the ponytail. And if you have a little bit of bumps right here, that's going to be okay because your bun's going to cover it. Now, obviously, if they're too big or you've got too many of them, you may have to fix your hair tie, pull it out, and get it a little bit tighter, but this should be fine. Okay, so if you are going to do a bun without a bun maker, you're going to start twisting. Can you turn this way a little bit more, baby? Okay, you're gonna twist, twist, twist. Sorry. And you're going to pin as you go. Twist. Down to touch the head. Pin. Twist. And then we would tuck this last bit in here. And then we would cover with our bun net, okay? And then secure the bun net with the pins, okay? I would only suggest this for people who have non-layered, really thick hair. If you've got hair that's so thick that using a bun maker donut is going to be really difficult, those are the only people I would suggest use that. But if you can, use a bun maker just because it's going to be more perfect, I guess. And you can use these where you kind of separate the hair and place it around this way. I find this more difficult. And then what you would do here is, stop turning your head. You would put a hair tie over it like this, and then wrap the ends around, and then put your hair net over it. My favorite way is to roll up the bun maker, especially if you or your dancer has thin hair. This is going to give them the best full looking bun. Okay, listen, I'm going to start pulling it tight, so don't let me pull you back. Hold on to something. So I always have her hold on to something in front of her because I have to keep this tight And when I start pulling, she starts leaning back towards me. And you're just gonna kind of shove the little pieces in as you roll it. And once it starts going good, you're just gonna kind of maneuver the hair around. Just keep tucking into the edges. Well, you need to sit up a little bit straighter, babe. Okay. And there we have our bun. So then all you have to do is take your pins, you're going to put it into the bun maker itself, make sure it touches her head, turn it to the side and slide it through. Do it in a couple different spots. Okay, that's pretty secure. And then you're gonna take your bun net, twist it, wrap it around, and then just hide the edge. Stick in one more pin, and you're good to go. And then just one final hairspray, just to make sure it's all smooth and nothing's gonna go anywhere. And I would probably actually use a lot more hairspray than this even on a competition day, just to make sure that it's really glued down. So, and then making sure that you have lots of hairspray and gel right here to make sure that that is not going to move. So that is hair all finished. Next video will be makeup.